All right. My third and final one, you did your three, is that by this time next year, Stuart Skinner has an extension. It ties in a little bit to playoff success. I think he goes out in these playoffs and he is rock solid right through. I think the Edmonton Oilers win the Stanley Cup. And I think this summer they announce a Connor McDavid extension. They have that piece of work done. And then Stuart Skinner, as soon as he is eligible, gets his extension as well. And it'll be, I think, more than the Blackwood deal, but I bet you it comes in with a little bit of like a hometown discount in there. But I bet you Stuart Skinner ends up with like a 6x6 point. What's his number? 7.4. Yeah, that's probably too high. 6 year by $6.4 million extension.
What did Blackwood get? Sorry,
so Blackwood just signed, and Blackwood went for 5 years at $5.25 million. So Skinner gets an extra year and an extra like $1.25 million. So yeah, 6 years by $6.5 million. Stuart Skinner's extension.
I mean, I did say it was going to be $9 million once upon a time, and then walked back on that pretty much immediately because that was silly of me. Naeem remembers.
Hey, but can I say, if he plays well and the Oilers win the Stanley Cup this year, that conversation's happening again.
Again, not that high. It'll be interesting. Like I don't really know what to rank him on like a contract level because he's that old and like he doesn't have the numbers that like your elite guys would have. But like if you're making the finals and if he can do well again, then yeah, maybe the conversation gets a little bit higher. I think it'll be no less than 5.5. They get him on like a 5-year deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's going to get signed this year at some point.
Just quickly, I wanted to talk a bit more about Stuart Skinner before we get to our NHL predictions here, Liam. His numbers since December 1st, and he played good against Utah once again, but look at these side by side. This is numbers on the year as a whole, so not before December, but the year as a whole: 897, 281. Yeah, again, like not great, but it's a tick below league average. Since December 1st, a 913, a 233, still facing basically the same amount of shots. But for this guy now, he's gone 5 straight weeks of playing 913 hockey for the Oilers. Yeah. I just don't understand the people who are still complaining about him. Like, we know he starts slow. That is the book on Stuart Skinner. But he has done this now back-to-back seasons. You could basically say 3 straight years where he struggles, and then turns on the Jets and is one of the better goalies in the NHL.
Yeah, this is no surprise to me at all. He's been really solid for the Oilers. I think the Oilers I think collectively everyone's just kind of stepped up their game, but Skinner as well has been in moments too where it's like those numbers could actually probably be a little bit better if like Evan Bouchard didn't make a mistake in front of him against Tampa Bay, and then also against Senators. There's a couple of shutouts for you right there. If it kind of trends that way, of course, anything can happen. But he's been really solid, and even if you want to take it back to November 1st, 906. He really was just that first month where he was brutal. That 600 save percentage he had against Winnipeg is kind of holding him back massively. I love Stu. No matter what you all say, I will defend him.
We are the Stuart Skinner show.
But that's why I have a mustache. He's my inspiration.
A lot of Oilers probably hear some stuff we say about them and maybe don't like us. Stuart Skinner has no reason to not like us.
No, he should actually be on the show with us.
He should go on the show maybe one day. Local boy.
He'd fit right in.
Yeah. You're a local boy.
I'm super local.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.